The Userful REST API lets you programmatically interact with your video walls and displays. And more importantly, it makes it really simple and easy to do this. If you can imagine it, you can make it happen with the Userful REST API and a little bit of creativity. One of the great things about REST APIs is that they're easy to program, easy to understand, and easy to integrate with other APIs and other systems. The Userful REST API is mature and comprehensive. Userful has been previewing this to customers since early 2016, and with our version 9.0 release, we're making it officially available. Userful's API is a RESTful API, which means that it is very easy to develop for and integrate with. You can program in almost any language, including JavaScript, C#, .NET, Python, Ruby, Shell, C, C++, and more. The API lets you easily tie your video wall into the Internet of Things, triggering zone switches and source switches whenever predetermined events occur. Userful's HTTP REST API lets AV professionals, ISVs, and system integrators fully leverage eye-catching video walls, display switching, and advanced AV over IP functionality. Pretty much every feature you can control within the Userful Control Center GUI can be called programmatically via the API. Here are just a few examples of things you can do with this API to whet your appetite. You can trigger content or playlists. You can save preset configurations, then trigger these using the API. You can trigger zone changes. You can invoke mirror groups for signage replication. You can set up any one of a number of trigger events, from presence detection, customer touchscreen interaction, or content and zone changes based on the time of day or date. Almost any computer or embedded device that can talk to your Userful server is capable of running your REST API commands. Here's some examples. The simplest way, you could just have a web page that's loaded on a tablet. You'd build a simple interactive browser-based map, say. It's got a Java link on there, and when you click on that link, that would make the REST calls to the Userful server. This way, when you touch a link, a corresponding REST call is sent to the video wall server. Here's another way. You could use a low-cost device such as a Raspberry Pi to connect up to various sensors. For example, a motion detector, a presence detector, temperature sensors. You could change the layout of the video wall in response to when people were detected in front of certain objects. What data sources you can use? Well, almost anything. Perhaps the most exciting thing about the REST API is that you can easily intermix it with other APIs. Things like presence detection, live data feeds, social media feeds, door opening and closing, NFC tags being swiped, people detection software. These are just a few of the many ways you can use Userful's REST API.